Welcome to an episode of Potion Sword Run. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Ciri from The Witcher 4 and Jordan from Intergalactic, their looks, and how the gamers out there have fixed them. That is right. Jordan from Intergalactic is an uglo, and so is Ciri from The Witcher 4. The ugliest women I've ever seen in my life. So much that it hurts the eyes. It hurts them. That's why they're red. It isn't because I'm smoking, it's because it hurts me. But now, the gamers out there have fixed it for us so that we don't have to suffer anymore. Now let's take a look at a few of the series. Here, we have an anime Ciri, and she perfectly fits the setting, you know? Spot on with this one. Here, we have a Malibu Barbie Ciri. Now, this one here looks like she has a ton of makeup. She puts it on with freaking, what's that thing called? Not a spray can, a damn sprayer. You know what I'm talking about? That's what this one looks like. It don't even look real. It's like one of those transformations, you know, the befores and afters, like when they're like all ugly, but then start putting all that makeup on, and then end up looking like this. That's what this is. And when you compare her to the real Ciri, like she doesn't even look real. She looks plastic. But speaking of plastic, we have this abomination. I'm not even sure what's going on. There's plastic everywhere. Botox, fillers in her lips, her chin, like her damn, what are these called? Cheekbones? Like, come on, man. What's going on here? She looks evil. Like those crazy eyes. Like she's gonna just start laughing and her jaw's gonna, you know, that's what she looks like. But according to UAV Don't Miss, this is what gamers want. You know what? I'm starting to believe that these guys are like 12 years old, you know, like 15 years old, 14 years old, just kind of don't know what they're talking about. You know, they haven't really seen the real world out there. They haven't been with women. You know, they think that this is normal looking when it's jarring to the eyes. This is making my eyes red, not the real series. My God. But it don't stop there. Here we have AI series from Grok. And obviously, Grok has taken inspiration from Scarlett Johansson. Look at her. Look at her. But besides all that kidding around, like the best one of them all was probably this one. Though I don't think she fits for the second one because she looks very fragile in this one. But I do like the AI model they came up with. You can see the softness in her eye. Very vulnerable. You know, she has that nice, beautiful button nose and her lips are just quite fine. Nothing crazy with the cheekbones. Like this one looks more, you know, like what Ciri would look like. But more so like what she would look like in the first one. Because supposedly in the next one, you know, she went through the trial, she went through all kinds of shit. So obviously she's going to look a little bit different. This one looks a little bit too naive, too, you know, vulnerable to be, you know, badass. At least in my opinion. But when you compare this one to the rest of them, at least this one looks normal. But that's not all. They also fixed Jordan from Intergalactic. Apparently she was too butch for some people out there. They don't like a strong woman. And so they came up with these. Now I thought this one was a joke at first, but I look at the guy and no, he's serious. This is what he wants Jordan to look like. Like what, a little white girl. Just a little plain Jane white girl. Looking like that little girl from Kick-Ass. That's what they want the game to be. You want to play as a little like white, generic white girl? Okay. You do you. And then we have this one, generic Asian. Yep. You also want to play as a generic Asian. I mean, she looks fine, you know. It's like, okay, but she has no personality. Plain Jane. Might as well play as a little white girl. Then we have It's Based, who fixed it. I mean, the model looks fine. You know, attractive, yeah. But adding boobs is what you do to fix this? Come on, it's like, you gotta be dealing with little kids, right? I mean, I love boobs. Boobs are my second favorite part, my third favorite part in a woman's anatomy. But they don't have to be in all my freaking games. Like, sometimes I want to be grounded, you know? And that's the thing, these people don't want to be grounded. It's like, yeah, video games are used to escape, but every damn video game has to have a chick that's all boom, 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 boom. I mean, I love boom, 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 boom. But I also, like, want to get immersed in the games. And if all I see is boom, boom, boom everywhere I go, all I want to do is zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm just messing with you, but I mean, at least this one looks okay. You know, at least her face looks normal. Like, the face, yeah, but it just looks like too perfect, you know, like too cute. But at least this one doesn't look too crazy, except for obviously the boobs as an excuse to make this sexy. It's like they don't know what sexy is if they don't see boobs. Then we got this one that, you know what? I don't agree. I don't disagree with. I don't hate this one. Put it that way. I mean, she looks more like your next door neighbor. She's good looking. I mean, I think it's probably because the hair does it. You know. I mean, I don't mind. Well, obviously, I don't mind bald. But I mean, I don't. You know, if a girl looks good bald, then that's fine with me too. There's a lot of girls that look good bald out there. But I mean, at least this one here looks like not overly blown, not like showing all this female body parts just so it can be sexy, you know. This one's at least a bit more grounded. Now, I'm not sure where I got this one from, but you know, I would be willing to trust this gamer more than a lot of the other ones out there, because a lot of the ones they gotta be little kids, they gotta be 12 years old, or they gotta be like sickos, 50s and shit in their 60s, and they just can't get no more poon. You know what I mean? So they just thirst over having it in their video games, which is freaking weird. Don't be weird, guys. Come on. I mean, we have porn sites, you know? We have freaking 3D goggles and shit that you can immerse yourself in. Like, you don't have to put them in your video games. But that's just me. Anyways, this is the way the gamers think that Ciri should look and Jordan should look. I like the way they look, you know, by the developers. I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of those games. And if these guys want to skip it because of this, then that's their loss. Don't let them ruin your fun. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it right there. And like always, enjoy your life and be kind to yourself. And I'll meet you right there. Peace.